I'm in the production track. I picked the production track because originally in college I did my undergraduate degree in management, and I really wanted to be able to work in the business arena of games as well as in design. And so I really wanted to be involved with all aspects of gaming, and for me I felt like the production track offered me the best opportunity for that. I chose FIEA because for me it seemed like the best possible program that I could attend, which I know sounds like a scripted answer, but it's really not. I was actually looking at Full Sail at the time, and then I ended up looking at the Princeton review of best graduate programs to go to, and I found FIEA. And the thing that really attracted me to FIEA was that it was a program that would have me learn through experience and learn through doing, as opposed to kind of sitting in academia for another 4 years or something like that. And so that's what I really wanted to go to a program that I felt was going to prepare me best for the industry. So I'm actually the project lead of Battle Fortress Tortoise, which is one of the 3 capstone games right now. And the question is really kind of what do I not do? I'm really busy with all elements of the game. I'd say the main role is to maintain the overall vision of the project. And so I'm constantly meeting with all of the leads, making sure that everyone's on the same page. I do scrums, so agile management practices. That's kind of the managerial side of my role. I have a lot of meetings. On top of that, I've also participated in game design of mechanics in the world. I've done some audio work. I've done some world building. When you're a producer, when you're not doing your main role, you're kind of just filling in any holes in the project, and so I do a lot of that as well. I did adjust easily to Orlando. I was blessed to have family that lived in the area, and so I kind of already had people that I knew, and I was born in Florida, so I was familiar with the state. But Orlando is actually really easy to get used to. I mean, if you hate humidity, you're going to have difficulty with it at first, but you really get used to it. But Orlando really has anything you could really need, as opposed to any other place you're from. I didn't really know what to expect when I came to FIA. I've always been a very confident person, but I knew very, very little about game development. Like when I came here, I didn't know how a character was modeled or textured. I knew that texture, to me, was the definition of how something feels when you touch it. I didn't understand like the process of creating characters. I didn't understand the process of how things went into a game engine and how they were made. And so really, I had zero expectation. I had no idea what to expect when I came to FIA. I found that I really kind of picked everything up really quickly. Really, you just kind of have to come in with the attitude that anything that's going to be thrown at you, you need to learn it. And as long as you're learning something while you're here, it doesn't matter what engine or what language or anything, you are progressing. And even if you're uncertain about what you want to pursue, there's so many people around you that you're going to school with that you can talk to them about what they're doing. And so a lot of people, I think, come to FIA and they're really not sure what they want to do yet. And I think that's okay, because I think you can find that when you get to FIA. But you do have to know that you want to work in games. Graduate school is not the place. It's kind of a misnomer, kind of what I just said, because you should know what you want to do before you go to graduate school, because it's a big investment. But I guarantee that's probably going to change when you come to FIA. And so, but that's not a problem as long as you keep pursuing what you want to do. I think my 2 favorite moments at FIA so far was pitching for the capstone pitches in December, like working on the Plushie Night pitch and then actually getting to pitch it in front of everyone. That was one of my favorite moments. But that's trumped by the moment after we found out that Battle Fortress Tortoise made it through Vertical Slice, and we had this party at a bar, and I showed up, and like my whole team was there, and we all just kind of looked at each other, and we all knew that we'd done really good work and we'd been successful. And that's probably one of the best moments in my life, not just one of the best moments in FIA. The most beneficial parts of the program, I feel, are when things don't go your way. And that sounds strange, but there's a lot of times, especially as a manager, when you're reporting up to people, that things happen or decisions are made that you don't agree with. And it's not fun when that happens, and sometimes it's really hard, but you learn the most from those moments. Whenever you have a difficult situation that you have to deal with, you grow as a person, and then after that happens, you leave and you realize that you've become stronger and you've developed. And I think that's something that the program does a really good job of providing. Oh my gosh, so incoming FIENs, specifically learn Flash, start learning to script, start looking into what people in the other tracks do, and just start learning the basics of everything, because it's gonna help you. Like, big one is Flash, because it's gonna give you the fundamentals of scripting and programming. Learning some Maya and things like that about what the other teams do, it's just really gonna help you to hit the ground running when you get here. Because in the first semester, when you have RPP, you're gonna be making a game out of Flash 2 weeks after you get here. And if you're a producer and you can script as well as design and communicate your ideas, that's really going to kind of set the basis for the rest of your time here at FIEA if you can be a really strong contributing team member. So, I mean, there's tons of things you can do before you come to FIEA that'll really enhance your experience when you get here.